Hello everyone, my name is Kamil Bitner. Welcome to the BITNER GAMES live stream show. On the show, I will be trying to make a photorealistic game in a short space of time, but also a game that must have something innovative, innovative existence. And primarily on this show, I will be focused on creating short experience. So not any big game that has like 12 hours of gameplay, but the short experiences that some of them are inspired partially by the existence of the games of Hideo Kojima, like fake studios, like for example the 7780 studio or the Moby Dick studio. So it kind of game like that, like the first chapter of Metal Gear 5, The Phantom Pain, or even PT. So these are the kind of games that I will be trying to make. So short experience, but that they will keep you at the edge of your seat. So up to this point, the first project for this live stream series that I'm creating is a psychological horror. So uh, this game will have supernatural elements, of course, and it has a enemy that goes through the walls and tries to grab you. So I have enough of the programming to start to figure out which to start the building the visuals. But I will go and do the last couple of basic gameplay elements for this project. In particularly, I believe today I'll be focused on making the loops. So each loop, so for example, he goes around an area, and if the area triggers, so then certain events will start. So this is pretty much the focus on. I will be making the additional programming before starting to build up the entire visual. But so this is, I believe this is the episode number 6 of this season 1. Each season I create for this live stream show, as you can see right over here. These are my live stream show. Of course, today I was once again an hour late. Personal issues at this moment. So I do apologize for this for this delay. But then again, in this short space of time, I managed to create quite a lot of gameplay, like the basic stuff. So it has I do not wander way too much around, and I have one clear objective per day. So I think in the end it worked fine. But from next week, I will be trying my best to be on time, and hopefully today with the other shows, I will be I will be on time because. Things in your personal life happens, so you have to deal with it. So as you can see on these shows that I'm also making, the BITNER GAMES live stream show it's going to have 8 hours on Monday only, and the rest of the week it's 2 hours long. Focus on programming and making adjustment here and there throughout from Tuesday to Friday, and then after this show in about an hour there will be a game dev process prototype edition. The prototype edition is focused on creating the prototype for a video game in a short space of time. 31 episode is the max. Each of these episodes has a 4-hour limit, and this is also applied to the bloody game dev process, which is the live stream show that will start from tomorrow, and I will be making content for mature audience only. Games like Splatterhouse, Quake, Resident Evil, these kind of games will be developed on that live stream show, and if the prototype is exciting, innovative, I like to do it. So I will be making a full game out of it in a separate live stream show called the Game Dev Process Standard Edition, where I'll be trying to create a full game out of that prototype in a space of 9 months. So around 273 episodes, counting also the prototype. Episode will be around 30 episodes, so 303 episode total, perhaps, and perhaps less, perhaps more, but essentially this amount of time. So, without wasting any more time, the software I'll be using on these live streams is Blender and Unreal Engine. I'm a self-taught game developer. I work primarily with this software for about 10 years, and they're very easy to use, and they're very easy to learn from YouTube tutorials. That's how I learn. My tech is a little bit old, as I mentioned, 10 plus years of experience. The computer crashes every now and then. Blue screen may interrupt this live stream, so I'll be making a new live stream immediately afterwards if the stream crashes. And also because of internet connection issues, I already applied for a new internet, so hopefully it will be done in the next weeks or so, or two. So I believe that's it, and let's just focus on what I've created this far up to this point. So as you can see right over here, this is very much rudimentary. I created this area right over here that show you the basic for this game. So as you can see, it will be in first person, this game, and this is a stalker figure that as you saw right over there. So these are the various triggers that will activate certain events. So I picked up the flashlight, and now I've been caught by the figure that tries to grab me. So I took the flashlight. So this is the button for that you enter the area and you activate the switch. This is when you have to look at something. You look at an element, so it has a response. And you click it, it activates. So you are in the right spot and you're looking at the right spot. So that's it's the second switch. This is the switch that you see right over here, the red one. If you look long enough. This is, for example, the switch that activates when you zoom into it, and it activates. So I already made the flashlight, so I already made the loop. Went smooth enough. I believe this character movement, rotation at least must be fast. And I got caught. But this is the loop that I was talking about. It works seamlessly that you do not even notice, as you can see. And I got caught. This is the start here of the level. Oh. So I'll also have to program the spawning of the enemy at a certain that will activate at a specific loop. So that will be pretty much the basics of this. This is of course like a whatchamacallit, like a hotel room or something like that, and each loop will correspond that will trigger the opening of each of one of these areas. So there are three areas. This will be apparently a bathroom. So this might be a hotel room, I believe. So maybe it's definitely something apartment complex. So this will be actually uh, so this might turn out to be that areas will switch instead of being the same area. So from potentially a button that it was, it will turn into into an elevator. So this is a trigger that will make the loop switch, make the change the loop. So okay, I think I explained quite enough what I did in this couple of days. So now I'll just focus on the loops, how that will work, and trying to program some of the events. Okay, so I'll be muting the stream. You'll hear from me at the very end of this video, which will be in about 40 minutes. So please, if you like what you see so far, hit the like button, share the show with everyone you know, subscribe and follow to this channel. The show's length is 45 minutes, I believe now, seeing how much time it took. The 50 minutes to explain. Whoa, sorry about that. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So the short summary of this video, in case you cannot watch this entire stream, will be released after uh, well, in 4 or 5 hours, perhaps around 6 p.m. Eastern time. So I hope you enjoyed. So I will be reading your comments at the very end of the show. And before I start today's show, I will be banning some of the chatbots that are popping out here and there. I apologize for this. So thanks for those who are actually new subscribers, new followers. I hugely appreciate it. Particularly on YouTube, there has been 71 subscribers, so a couple of more than yesterday. Much appreciated. Okay, I think that's it for now, and let's just focus on creating the game. Okay, I'll be meeting the stream, and you hear from me at the very end. Okay, so that's it for today. I just programmed the basics for the triggers for the loop, sorry, and yeah, it activates the certain events that happen throughout the levels. You have to do certain things. You have to trigger uh, okay, so you have to do all kinds of actions in order to trigger the loop. As you can see on the top left corner, you have this first loop that starts that you only have to do the enter the area, enter the go through this corner right over here, and it triggers. This is the first loop, so just like introduction. Then you picked up the flashlight, the first thing, the first action you have to do, and it triggers the second loop. As you can see, second loop. Then you have to, I believe, is this trigger this in order to make the loop number 3 to work. It's number 3. Now you have to use this trigger in order to trigger the fourth loop. So okay, so here now I have to see if that works. No, it doesn't. So okay, so I believe it's this one perhaps. Look into this. Okay, so trigger that. I believe one of these triggers that I activated before will work now. So it's okay. So it did. So I just had the different inserted a different loop, not loop, sorry, the different action to start the loop. So this would be the trigger in order to start this. Okay, so the ghost or the stalker has activated because I was attention to this. Okay, so this is the last loop and supposed to be it will work after this. I press that button, that action to activate the final loop, and let's just see. Okay, it works. So everything that I created, it activates the loop. If it not if it not, it just um, blocks. It blocks you. Just imagine that invisible wall was a door, so that's why it so that's why it does not register. That you have to complete a certain task in order to activate it. So pretty much this is turning out to be like PT-like. So it's positive. So it only I only have to write a story, make the graphics starting from Monday, and pretty much that will be the focus on, because the also in one of the loops it will trigger the enemy character. I believe it did, but because of this it's number 7, I believe I did not link that. So okay, so this image works well enough for the title, for the thumbnail of the video opener. So okay, so thank you very much for watching. I must start the prototype show Game Dev Plus Paradise Show. So let's do a quick check if there's any comments. On no views on YouTube, unfortunately. There are a couple of chatbots on Kick that has been banned. Okay. Views on Twitch. Thank you very much for watching. Now let's go check out if there's anything in the Rumble section. Let's see. No, I don't see any views on here, but maybe someone has watched that. I've watched that. One views on Rumble. Okay. The first show is always not as successful. One views on Twitter X. Thank you very much for watching. What is this thing? Okay. So thank you very much for watching. If you like what you've seen so far, hit the like button, share the show with everyone you know, subscribe and follow to this channel. The short summary video will be available in a couple of hours, so perhaps around 6 p.m. Eastern time, but I cannot be certain of that. I cannot be certain of that, but in a couple of hours after the prototype show. So please, please check that the Gamedev Process Prototype edition. When I'll be trying to, I believe today I'll be starting out with the visuals, the environments building. No, wait, no, the couple of events I will be designing. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you back on Monday with the first of the episode that will be lasting 8 hours. So thank you very much for watching once again, and God bless.